We in the whip. We talking music. We talking vibe. We talk shit. Yeah. You in the whip, it's about culture, it's about truth, it's about chips. Is this the bread, straight to the culture? This, that, in the whip, part top. This, that, in the whip, part taste. In the whip, part top. This, that.
Push the button, let's go.
Wait,
let's get
so
into
is this
it.
collectively y'all three's
Yes.
podcast? Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
But hey, yo, y'all already know where we at. We in the whip. It's your boy, William Ryan. Who I got with me today?
Boy.
Yup, and?
The boy, the lead.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. We got a dope person in here today. We got Big Styles. Just
Between content, business moves, socially, you doing your thing. Let me just say that. You're definitely doing your thing. You putting people on new events, getting them out of the norm. I do appreciate that because not a lot of people are doing that. But we gonna get into some talk. How you been?
I've been good. I've been real recentering my focus. I would say that. I've been busy with work and restarting or like restructuring my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if you saw it, but it's
I
just
watched
me.
the whole episode. I got you.
Okay, yeah, you commented.
Yeah, that was
good
me.
looks. It's just me now, so it's like I gotta do everything myself, and it's still something that I am very intentional about.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm already like busy is like, okay, now I gotta set aside more time and figure that out. Because I think a lot of people thought that it was just gonna go away. And
I thought it was just you at first, to be honest with you. I knew.
Really?
I thought that it was you, with coming up with things, getting everything recorded, and then watching that last episode. I was just like, oh, okay, it was a collective.
yeah.
And that I definitely understand that because a lot of people get pulled a lot of ways and life happens. But
Especially now, everything's going on.
exactly. But with you pushing through, that's how I know that podcast is going to be successful.
Yeah.
Regardless, with or without respect to them, and they'll be able to come on as guest stars and stuff like that still. But it's going to be all right. You got the city behind you anyway. You already know that.
I'm excited, and now, it's always hard trying to get more than one person's schedule aligned to like record.
Facts.
So now,
So definitely.
now I want to be able to like travel because I have family in New York. I have friends in New York.
Mhm.
I have friends, people all around the country that I want to be able to like capture their stories. And I want to be a lot more upfront and forward with collaboration. Because I feel like there's a lot of like, and I said this in my podcast, there's a lot of great talent on like all different, like not even, when it comes to media, music, art, there's a lot of different talents that a lot of people don't know of, and I feel like they don't really get the credit that they deserve.
That's a fact.
True.
So yeah, just trying to recenter and figure that out. I appreciate you for having me on here, though.
Dog, I
You wasn't
appreciate
gonna
you
mention
reaching out.
I'm the first female on here.
So
Oh, yes.
that's what we was
Yes.
gonna get to before you just dropped it.
Okay.
I was gonna let you get your shit off, but let's just be real here. You are numero uno, our first female guest.
Yes.
So clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. We do have one. Besides my wife. My wife did a few of them, but I was blessed, and I thank you for actually saying, yeah, we should team up because we got some shit to talk about, some etiquette that should be spoken on more and more often because niggas is out of pocket.
Etiquette on what?
We're gonna get into club etiquette.
People be tripping.
Yeah.
It's not tripping. I just don't think they know or have home training located.
But it used to be, especially when we were growing up,
Mm-hmm.
way different now than how people dress.
You look
approach.
good, you smell good,
So,
you stay smelling good.
so
We gonna get into that. Let's talk about that now then, because
etiquette when it comes to going out, meeting people, being around people. You are supposed to keep yourself up. Odor should not be coming from your pores like that because you've washed before you stepped out. And if you're outside, and you're outside all day, you know to take your ass inside, take a shower, and then come back outside if that's what you're going to do. Because one thing that I did hate when I did security is patting down and realizing a nigga stink in sweaty pits. Okay? Respectfully. I know we get hot. Niggas, I don't know why you get hot because you're not dancing, but that's just me.
People just be doing so much.
That's a fact.
Everybody face, you know, after you come into contact with so many people.
So what's your thoughts on that, Burberry? What's your thoughts?
So I recently had an experience where I was at Noir, and it wasn't packed, but it was one of those days where they had like a day party and then like a happy hour and then a night party.
Yeah.
So I can tell that the people that was there, like I walked in, everybody was drunk. I think it was around like 8, 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like ending of day party, starting the night portion, whatever.
Copy.
I walked past a few sections, and it's just musty. And the way that I described it was my high school gym in like 2014, 2015 after an OCC championship game.
Dang.
There's no reason why you should smell that bad.
Nigga, you out here
in a
boofing,
club.
like, wow.
Like it's never that deep to be outside.
It's the trappers coming from the trap though. Like you gonna give them some
Trap your ass in the shower. The hell?
Copy.
That's not a good look at all.
It's
And
not.
it's really
Like
the
that,
younger,
it's
it's the younger generation,
the
like the new
YNs.
21s,
It's the
the new
YNs.
22s. Baby,
Because
Look,
they
yeah,
already came out in house shoes, you know, thinking that was okay, but
have a care package in the car. You know, a little soap water.
you
something.
have to.
That's crazy.
I mean, even that's kind of like, if it gets to that, just go home. But
You're at least supposed to have a bar
something.
deodorant.
Deodorant,
You know?
Yeah.
you know.
Troy, how you
Some
feeling
dude
about that, bro?
wipes, something.
Some dude wipes? That's now listen. That's why I draw the limit. Cause you supposed to wash up good enough that you don't really need dude
But
wipes.
I'm saying if you have
You
to
can be
if you have to reapply deodorant, you gonna reapply
That's
deodorant
cool.
on top of sweat.
You right, but
That's where the wipes come in, and you know.
that's where the man purses come in too, though. Like they don't allow man purses in the club, so.
That's
How you feel about it, Troy? Talk to him, man. Talk to him, bro.
No, I'm one of those type of people, man. I was never, I don't know, man. I always was aware of what I smelled like and when I was around people. I keep deodorant in the car. I've always kept deodorant in the car. Gotta keep gum on you. You just gotta keep smell good stuff on you, man. You don't want people to be like, oh, that's buddy that was stinking. Like, you will never.
You won't
You'll
listen.
never
They will
forget.
see you like
Yeah.
that at all
A
times.
lady and your breath stinking and everything. You gotta have some mouthwash.
It ain't even that. It ain't even trying to talk to a lady. A lady could be trying to talk to you and her mouth is stinking.
Hey, they do be approaching. That's another topic too.
Bro. So it's just like people in general just they don't be clicking, they don't be locking in before they go into public places sometimes. And it really makes me wonder like what y'all be doing at home, because if y'all not doing it before y'all go out in public, I can only imagine what y'all do on a daily basis.
That's upsetting.
Ungodly.
That's
I know
upsetting.
So it's like, I know where I'll be at. I know when I'm earthing and I ain't got time. For real, man, you should know your own brand. You should definitely know your own brand, because if you can't smell yourself out in public, you got a problem. You got a problem.
There's essence and then there's aroma.
Man.
Aroma is not a good thing to have in the club. Essence? That's a way of life. Aroma? You smell like bounce that ass all day? No, that's not a thing that you should be proud of. You should step out of sharing that bottle and going to go home, bro.
And then people be too nice about it, or like people think that, I think it's like some sort of club, what is it called, hidden politics, to still like be friendly and talk to somebody even though they stink, or like expect somebody still gonna talk to you even though you stink. I always make the craziest faces when somebody's talking to me and like they they're sweaty. You know, you can feel somebody's
when
feet.
is that when has that ever been a thing? Like
It's a thing.
I'm sorry, in my group you get roasted. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's
Like
what
you
I'm
go by
saying. We
bounce.
need to bring back being roasted.
That is a fact. But no, but a lot of people now, like they have gotten to that point because people are so sensitive.
No, I'm about to say it's 2025. Like shame is not a thing anymore. We know that you can't shame people anymore because you get canceled, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You can't talk about them that you don't know what they're going through. No,
They're not going through the shower, bro. That's what they're not doing.
They're not going through sticking deodorant. None of that. It's just like, bro. So it just makes you, you know, like it's hard to chastise people because people soft now, man.
That's not
people
scary.
They just talking about me or they was talking about me.
park
Like,
right
no,
here, so
bro, I
get
wasn't
that
talking
there.
about you. I was just trying to.
Because I gotta get
Let
you.
you know.
I was genuinely concerned about like this odor coming from your body, fam.
Yeah,
like
you kinda-
I don't want to smell it. And I know
like
other
a couple
people
of
around me
bags
don't
of
want to
onions
smell
right
it.
now. You need to just take care of that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We smell it, bro. Now.
It's a problem.
I understand.
And I know if we smell it, you smell it.
I also think that partying all day shouldn't even be a thing though too. Like you shouldn't be at a day
You got to choose
brunch,
one.
day party. And I remember once upon a time, what year was that? 2020, 2021, maybe 22, when Callahan's was still a thing and
Wow.
Aura, and it was
Yeah,
like
Aura, wow.
brunch, then Callahan's, then
It was a whole.
it was a whole day on
Run through.
Sunday. I regret doing that. So.
Thrive.
Slide it there. Just a button.
Yeah.
People
And if
legitimately.
you're gonna do that, you gotta like pace yourself. You can't just be sitting there like drinking hard on brunch.
People don't understand pacing.
Yeah.
yourself.
You gotta pace
Everybody
yourself.
be doing shit just for the moment. They be doing shit just
Yeah.
oh, I was there, I was doing this there, I was doing that there.
They don't want to miss nothing. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
bro. It's
FOMO.
disgusting, like, bro. You feel me? I ain't a nigga to judge because, you know, everybody has their vices. You know, I smoke. We know. If you don't know, you know how you know. Goddamn.
Yes, sir.
I smoke, so you feel me? But I do it.
You know.
But I do it respectfully, and it's like there's just certain things that people do to themselves, and it's like I understand people like to drink and shit like that, but if you out every weekend drinking, bro, I know your body is going through it.
Because you're not drinking water.
You're not drinking water. You're not drinking water, and it's like, bro, I know I smoke a lot, but weed don't do half as much damage to your body as liquor does. And y'all don't be
kills your kidneys,
cutting that
bro.
shit either. So it's like, but hey, once again, I am nobody to judge. I just see things and I know things. I just wish a lot of people would do a lot better.
I'm a drinker, and I can say I can't be out all night. I ain't ready for it.
Don't do it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do. If I'm doing a brunch party, I'm doing brunch. I may step out at the next event for like a few hours, and then I'm going home.
I'm old enough to know when it's time to go home, and the nightlife ain't really it like that. It's the day parties and stuff like that. Day parties are great. I know when to leave before everything, and it feels like, okay, I got my shit off. It feels comfortable. It's time to go home. It's cool. I don't need to be out all day.
But at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
do what you do, my nigga.
I'm not here to judge.
I'm not here
If
to
you
tell
looking
you
for
how
something,
to
go
party
ahead
how
and
you
find it
party.
somewhere. But
Go crazy. But
Take it.
hey, I'm just saying.
Just pace
There's a
yourself.
lot.
Don't
There's a lot more to life than just going to the club.
yeah,
Noir
And it'd be the
all them
same
other places
thing.
gonna
It'd be the
there.
same people. It'd be the same. It'd be like if it's not R&B, it's a regular hip hop night. You're hearing the same tracks from the same DJs with the same mixes. I mean, some DJs are a little more premium than others and really be doing their big one.
yeah.
But for the most part, majority of the time, it's the same experience every single time. So you're really not missing what you think you're missing.
And there's a time. I feel like there's a time in your life for it. Not saying that you can't go party when you're in your late 20s or early 30s or shit, 40s, whatever the fuck you want to be, whatever age. But it's just like, bro, the consistent every weekend partying, bro, save that for your early 20s. Like, stop, bro. If you have children, there's no reason you should be at a bar every weekend.
Priority should be the
At
child.
all, bro. There's no reason at all.
And
No
then
reason at all.
it'd be men in their like 30s trying to get with women that's like in their early 20s.
Yeah, no, for sure. But then,
That's
then on that same note, there's women.
That's
But
diabolical.
then
I'm
listen.
trying to see if I still die.
But then on that same note, there are women in their 20s trying to get with men in their 30s
Yeah.
because they feel like men in their 20s ain't got it figured out. So it's common ground. It's real, like it's common ground in the club, but it's just like really what we getting at is the mindset that goes into being in the club. Do you really want to? You feel me? You feel you really want to subject yourself to that every weekend, bro? You ain't trying to do nothing. That's a little
different.
bit more like challenging.
Well, not only that, but nowadays, like, nobody's really dancing in the club. Like,
Man, it's just you
if
going
women
there.
are dancing, they're dancing with each other.
You going there to look.
Okay.
At
Dudes ain't dancing.
if they gonna dance, do you really want them to dance for real?
They mostly not.
Man, what?
Exactly.
I-
mostly
No, like respect. Like,
No, respectful,
I know if I was throwing a party, bro,
oh, we gonna have to
I
dance,
would.
yeah. But
You feel me?
if they're not keeping themselves up the way they need to,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to walk into
No,
the club,
yeah.
dance, and then it just smell like bounce that, bro. Like,
yeah.
no,
You gotta-
that's not it. That's not it.
how
That's
my
not the
dance
party
goes,
that. Yeah. And then on top of that, like I got caught up, bro, for the first time, and I was doing security, bro, and she patted me on my stomach, bro. Story time, right? So I'm doing security at the time, and like I'm not even in security wardrobe, but I'm doing security, and young lady comes up. She said, "Oh, you cute, I see you, and then patted me on my stomach. That was the last day I did security. The last official day, I was just like, there was no reason for me to be out here no more.
You need to retire.
You said what?
That was a retired dog.
Yeah, that was a calling. That was a calling. My white flag got flown, and I told my wife, she was like, yeah, that's what happens. And then I heard the requirements, and I was just like, yeah, it's time to hang them up. And then I started the podcast.
I definitely was doing the club promoting shit. I did that when I came out of high school.
Man, yeah.
I was promoting in high school. When I got out of high school, I did all the way up till I got in the military at 20. And I left when I came back at 26. I still was trying to do it, but up until like I say 29, 30. That's when I was like, all right, bro, this ain't really the cup of tea you really want to keep drinking. So what we gonna do next? How we gonna segue out of this, or find something else
Make
to
it
get
better.
into, or find something interesting to do outside of just being in a room with loud music and women who don't really care to talk to you, bro. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, let me see what I got going on. And I just start trying other stuff, man. Just start being out the way for real. And now I'm in a space where I appreciate being out the way. I appreciate not being popular.
The solace.
The dude that everybody know what got going on. Like, I want people to be a surprise when y'all figure out what I'm doing. Like, I'm proud of that shit. At one point in time, I was known by a lot of people, and I mean, I'm probably still known by a lot of people. There's probably people that forgot me, but I'm cool with where I'm at, bro. I don't want to be popular anymore. That's too much work. Way too much work.
Post everything on Instagram,
Yeah,
social
man.
media, TikToks.
I'm so close to segueing off of the internet, bro. Like,
If it wasn't for this,
it
I would
wasn't
be.
for this, man. I'm
I'd
gonna
be
keep
outta
a
here.
profile for this. Best believe, but it ain't gonna be nothing super busy.
In the whip
I'm gonna post it seasonally.
So what's if we just talked about don'ts, then, bro? What's a do for club etiquette? What would you say is you have to do in club etiquette?
You have to stop ordering lemon drops. I ain't gonna lie to you. No. Listen.
Hey,
Listen.
you might have not have
I'm
got
only
the
saying-
good lemon drop though,
No.
bro.
I'm not
Because
saying,
them motherfuckers be sweet.
I'm not saying if it's good or not. I'm just saying you have to stop doing it because of what it takes to make a lemon drop. That's not some shit you just make on the fly in the club.
But not
full
at
of
any
busy
club.
people.
But if it's
It doesn't matter where
if
it's
it's
at.
like a pre-bake.
If you're at you get a lemon drop where you're at dinner and you're sitting down at a steakhouse or something like that. You don't get that when you're at the club with your friends and there's hundreds of people in there.
I think
it
it
takes too
depends
much
on
to
where
make a
you're
lemon
at.
drop.
How you-
and
how
then,
you-
and then
She
on
said,
top of
"Whoa,
it,
time out, go ahead, bro."
Right,
Whoa.
and then on top of what it makes to make a lemon, and then on top of what it takes to make a lemon drop, you will be salty if the quality is ass. So
there's
get a
certain
regular drink.
clubs-
Get you some tequila with some lemon in it. If you want some lemonade, like I'm dead ass serious. Like, stop asking for lemon drops. And I'm doing this sincerely before my bartender friends out there, because they literally say this stuff on Facebook, Instagram, social media, and it's like, I actually like took the time to sit and watch what it took to make a lemon drop. It's childish that y'all come and ask for those. It's literally childish. Y'all don't want that drink that bad. It's literally not that good, and y'all didn't start drinking it until 2023. So why the fuck do y'all go to the bar and bombard people for fucking lemon drops when y'all just start getting it 2 years ago? Stop doing it. Go back to your tequila and Sprite or whatever the fuck you used to get. But like, you're killing the game with lemon drops. You're literally slowing down the bar with lemon drops. That's my spiel.
I hear you. However, I think again, it's about the location, because if I go to a club that specializes in cocktails and they thrive off of cocktails, I'm going to get a cocktail. I'm a cocktail person. I'll take a shot here and there, but the older I get, the more I just want a cocktail. I'm not big on like the get a bottle, get a shot, and this and that. And I understand where you're coming from with your bartender friends, because I have friends that are bartenders, were bartenders, and I know it takes a lot. But at the same time, these places that you're referring to, 9 times out of 10, they're like a Bernard's, or they're like a Noir, like a club that don't really, it's not an upscale club.
That's
so
what
if
I'm
it's
saying.
somewhere that's like a more of a bar scene, a lounge,
if you're at a cocktail
then
bar, or you're
no,
at like
don't order a lemon drop. But if you're at a higher scale
if
club,
you're at a high scale spot,
you know,
where it's
Vegas,
like people are
New York,
sitting
whatever,
down.
I want my damn lemon drop.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, a spot
I'm
where
not
people
even
are
gonna lie.
sitting down. There ain't a whole lot going on. There ain't no active dance floor. There's more seating than there is moving, like, casual space to move around.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. You're talking about a lounge. I'm talking about people who be at, like you said, Noir or Bernard's or somewhere on High Street at a fucking club asking for lemon drops. Stop doing that. Why are you at, people be at, what's the name, asking for lemon drops? The Key. Stop it, bro.
Oh, the Key is no more, bro.
There's 700 people in
Yeah,
the
they eliminated the Key, bro.
It's no more?
Yeah, it's gone.
Look, see how
It's
untapped in I am from outside.
So the backstory on that, it was the actual building owner that had to raise the rent, and I guess the Key couldn't.
They ain't have to raise the rent. That'd be politics, man. They be trying to get black people out of successful spots.
But the Key was running it for a while, man.
Yeah, wow.
It was.
The Key was black owned.
Huh?
The Key was black owned.
I don't know about that one.
But there was a lot of black. There was a lot of black.
It was a lot of
going
black
to there.
business being,
Black business going to there for sure.
the promotions and everything like that. Yeah, for sure. That was a good spot. I'm not even gonna lie.
Orange Soda used to eat every time they did. Every month they did Orange Soda there. They would eat hundreds of people.
I do want to shout out and say a happy birthday to Burn. It is his birthday this weekend. It was his
Sir,
Friday.
happy birthday, Burn.
Happy birthday, Burn, bro.
Woo!
Big Libras.
Oh, you a Libra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true. How was your party?
It was nice. It was really fun. You talking about the black tie?
Yes, that was fly.
Yeah, black top party?
Yeah, her and
That's
Juice
dope.
together.
Oh, that's my little brother.
That's dope.
I was supposed to go, but life be life. Shout out my little brother.
But it's our 3rd year doing it.
Yeah.
Black top party. So I want to do one, like a black top party or like an all white party. I'll just do that too.
All white party. I feel like all white parties are overdone now. That's just me
I'm
personally.
just saying something similar because we don't got a lot of events like that now. Where it's just
That's
like,
true. That's a fact.
Like a masquerade party or something like that. We get a lot of those now.
I don't think Columbus has the capabilities to do stuff like that.
What, a masquerade party?
Like do all white or masquerade or sneaker balls.
All whites used to do them all the
Used to,
time.
yes, but now.
Now, no.
Touche. I get what you said.
We gotta get the
about to say,
attitudes
hold on.
together though, for
Okay,
sure.
that was
The
gonna be-
attitudes for sure.
This is all
That was
white
gonna be
shit.
mine.
Because there's no reason for the club lights to come on and a fight break out.
Yeah.
That's,
Immediately too.
bro, I was in the midst of it. I had to grab a chick before she ripped chick's head off for real. Like, it was crazy. Like, listen, once you come into an establishment, all right, you're going in for the aesthetic. Keep the aesthetic. When you act out of character or act out of the norm and want to mess up or fuck up the venue, you should understand after that point you are no longer allowed back, bro. Because you don't know how to act. Ain't nobody trying to deal with all of that. Stuff getting broken, things getting thrown. Yeah, you'll get a little world star out of it, but what are you really doing for anything? You're not meant to be in that space after that point. But attitude, what were you gonna say, bro? When it came to attitude,
that was gonna be my, when you asked me what some dues are, because I think a lot of women, from what I've seen as a woman, go into these spaces automatically like rest the bitch face. And I know I have RBF real bad, but when I go into like and I'm looking cute, you know, a nice outfit, whatever, I want to look approachable. I don't want to look like I'm there to fight everybody in there. And I think that goes back to what you said about the aesthetic. Like, there's no reason why you should be in a nice dress and heels and
look like you ready to fight somebody.
Yeah.
But if a dude says smile, like that though, like I've seen a dude say, "Oh, it's okay to smile," and then a chick just wild out. I'm like, whoa,
real crazy.
Like I understand, like they're
Defensive.
yeah, but like just smile a little bit. You out here, you're supposed to enjoy the environment. You're supposed to enjoy yourself and everything like that, and you're not even approachable.
That's just the thing, bro. People be.
And sometimes I guess you don't want to be approached.
So here's a
I
good question.
I think
get
people
that.
just want to be mean. So
Yeah, bro.
bad.
Everybody has this. I think not everybody, but I think a majority of the world has main character syndrome. Everybody feels like everybody has to be something to them. It's just weird as hell because it's like nobody in the world owes anybody anything.
That's a fact.
And it's like people be so entitled to what they're feeling.
Entitlement.
I am definitely going to have that at the bottom of this,
With their
right here.
That should be on a shirt.
Entitlement.
what they think should be or whatever the case may be, and it's just like it really if you are an able-bodied adult and you haven't processed that some of the things that you may request or desire in life may be reasonable or unreasonable, or the things that may or may not be reasonable or unreasonable, and you continue to just like press on the things that are beyond unreasonable, it's like, bro, you're delusional at that point, and you're only doing yourself a disservice, and it makes everybody else's life around you harder because they have to treat you a certain way because you don't mentally process things the way you should. And so it's like, I don't know if that's gonna click for you, but I hope it does, because it's like you make everybody else's life harder around you when you choose to be the way that y'all be out in these clubs. When y'all try to be, oh, I'm standing on business, oh, niggas got me fucked up, or oh, she got me fucked, that bitch looking at me like this. Like, why do y'all choose
Ego
to fight
and
fuck it up for everybody else around y'all?
It's
Y'all
the
be
ego.
so emotional and so caught up in what you're feeling in that moment that y'all have to do something. And I really encourage people to answer like this question, like when you're in those most emotional moments and you lash out, what do you really get what you really wanted out of that? Like outside of a little bit of relief from what you feeling, but do you get like the actual result that you want for lashing out or beating somebody's ass or something like that? Like it only just causes more problems, bro. Like
That's a fact.
it's stupid,
Make you
bro.
look dumb.
It is stupid. Y'all keep knocking the dominoes over and wondering why there's a domino effect. Like,
So I actually seen the fight stir up, right? And the girl that started the fight or wanted to fight, she let her friends hype her up, and she got her ass beat.
That's what she did.
She got hyped all the way up, and her girls, minute the club lights came on, they started scrapping. The girl that was hyping her girlfriend up to get beat up, she just stood there like, damn, bitch, you got your ass beat. Like,
usually how it
what?
goes down.
How are you her friend hyping her up and you ain't help her?
And it usually go down like that because everybody's standing around recording with their phones. Your own friends
Now on
recording with their
TikTok.
phones.
Now it only been worse.
Why
It'll
you
be on
get-
TikTok.
You
It'll
get
be on
tattooed.
TikTok or Instagram real quick.
You get tatted up in the middle of the club and your friends recording it. Oh my
What's
God,
another
get
do
off
for you,
her.
Brie? What's a do? What they gotta do? Get it together. Get them together real quick.
Okay, I got one for her. Is it okay nowadays? Because let's be real, we're in the club, people are out here trying to meet people. So is there a certain way guys should be approaching a woman, or is that style different nowadays?
I think people have overcomplicated meeting the opposite sex. I think, like you were saying, like people have just gotten so entitled that they feel like they should be approached a certain way, when it's really like common courtesy is still a thing. You can approach somebody and say, "Hi, my name is Brianna. I like your outfit," or something like that. If you are trying to, come off as you think that person is pleasant and you want to get to know them. I don't think there's any specific way. I mean, I'm all about just being yourself. Obviously, don't say no, like, I'm big on not.
Because niggas be,
She's like,
hey, I'm gonna say,
try to say it right without saying
dudes
it.
and females, their approaches be
Like, don't.
different.
Okay,
Oh,
so
different.
I will say this:
It'd be
don't
different.
approach me and be like, "Where your man at?" Because now you already insecure to me, and I don't even want to talk to you. I think you can say
That's a fact.
You can
That's a good
say,
point.
"Oh, whatever we're conversating." And as a woman, if I have a man, it's my due diligence as a
That's a
girlfriend
fact.
to make it known that I have a man and I don't want to talk to you.
So I'll be on the other side of. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be on the other side of that question. So I get where you're coming from and how you process where somebody would ask that. But I'll tell you from a man's aspect, he's only asking sincerely
to find out if
find
you do.
out
if you
really
got
have
If
a
you
man.
do.
Like,
And then if you
you have
do,
a man, that's gonna determine whether or not he cares to keep,
niggas is
keep
going,
trying
bro.
to talk to you or
Niggas is going.
Nowadays,
not. And most times,
My wife done
dudes
told me
don't
so
care.
many
Most
times.
Dudes don't care if you have a man or not, but if they ask, they genuinely want to know. I promise you, it's never no in-depth thought behind a man asking where your man at. I
There's
promise
nothing
you.
wrong with that, but I'm saying the upfront approach, and that's literally
wild,
the
yeah.
first thing that comes out your mouth
Makes
is,
sense.
"Where your man at?"
That's the icebreaker.
That icebreaker is broke.
That's the icebreaker. It may not be to your liking, but like in his mindset, I'm telling you,
She double took in everything when that nigga said
he's
that.
really
Like,
just concerned on like, bro, does she have a man or not? Because I'm about to try and see what I can do here. But you already don't like his approach, so it's just like, well,
Cut the
damn.
rope real
Like,
quick.
what if those words may have come off, a little to you, but he was a solid dude.
I think somebody that is solid and that is confident doesn't need to ask that question first.
What if he's doing it in a joking manner, though?
Cause I do like to
Cause-
clown a little bit, just a little
I'm
bit.
about to say
To make a woman laugh.
Women not like funny men.
That's a good ass
Women love a
question.
dude that can make them laugh.
What's funny about saying "Where your man
If
at"?
you
No,
say
there's
it,
different
depending
ways.
on-
There's
depending
different
on how
ways.
you ask it.
There is different ways that you can
Because
do that.
I can walk
that
up
you
on
can
a
get that
girl,
off.
I could be like, damn, where your man at? Like, she be like, oh, you play too much. I'm dead serious.
That's
But like,
where see,
sometimes
it got
it's
you.
like,
It
chuckle.
got you.
You chuckle. You
It's
chuckle.
facts.
But if I'm like, where your man at? Like, that's different. You feel me? So I get where you're coming from.
It's the tone.
Okay,
Like,
if
it's
all
the pleasantry.
It's all in the
flirtatious,
approach.
Yeah.
It's all in the
Yeah.
approach. It's
Okay.
all in the
That's-
approach. If I'm approaching it in a joking manner and I make you laugh,
That's
it's gonna
fucking
be
hilarious,
enticing.
nigga.
Now you like, oh, he kind of funny and he cute. Like, let me talk to him, see what he talk about. I'm trying to tell you, so that's all I'm saying. It's like you said though. There's a perspective thing there. That's what we just figured out. There's a perspective thing.
It's
How you
all
perceive
built on the
it.
tone. It's
How you
all built
perceive
on
it.
the tone.
Yeah.
Like if you coming into hey, yeah, man, like what? Excuse me.
Back up.
That's all. It's all in how you approach it.
It's the delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you say.
So
That's it.
because I've seen this happen too. Dude is interested in the chick, right? And instead of approaching her, he goes to her IG and shoots the shot in the IG instead of walking up to her.
Dang.
And I was like, where the fuck this come from?
That's that-
What type of art of connection is this, bro? Like,
That's a new level thing. I think it's
That's a new thing.
that is different, bro. I've seen it. I
So
watched. It was a dude doing security. I'm gonna keep his name off, but I was just like, bro, you could just approach her.
Yeah.
She's right there, bro. Get her a drink, talk to her, chop it up, see if it works.
It's a confidence thing. Period, point blank. It's a confidence thing.
That or like when
Because-
somebody When
If
somebody
you was-
send a friend to talk to the girl, I hate that.
Who does that though?
A lot of dudes nowadays.
They just
the
did
younger guys. A lot of dudes nowadays, they weren't presented the opportunities to approach women before social media. So that's all they know.
That's true.
Let me shoot her a DM.
That's a very good point.
If she responds to this DM, I know I got action.
Is you responding?
If she don't
over,
respond, then I'm cool with that. I can DM like 50 other women. So the access to women through social media is what took away people approaching each other.
The personal connection.
Yeah, it took away the personal connection and actual face-to-face face-to-face conversations. So, and it's not just men; it's for women too, because women do the same thing.
But I've seen way more aggressive women.
But I do know that men and women both shoot their shots in DMs because they're afraid of rejection right in front of their face, and that's something that has, I won't say, well, it's recently developed because of social media. Because I know me, prior to social media, I would walk up to you and talk to you. And if you got something to say, then cool. But if you don't, then all right, I'm done. I'm off that. I ain't got nothing for you. But,
okay, so we're gonna transition. Because Bree brought it to my attention. A good topic between TikTok and Instagram. What was that thought process? Because I'm gonna say for me personally, I like Instagram. TikTok is like a little younger and everything like that. I go on there for like little things just to post stuff. But where did that segment come from? Let's get into it.
So I have had my Instagram page since Instagram came out, and after a while, I don't know. I just realized that when I post stuff, because I've been like posting content here more recently, especially when I started my podcast. A lot of people that like I follow or follow me wouldn't be really engaging with it. And when I decided to make a TikTok, it just seemed like there was this open world of people that were a lot more, engaged in the content and would comment. It's like, it's a completely separate world.
It is.
I personally prefer TikTok over Instagram because I feel like Instagram has become a portfolio of
Highlights,
like family highlights, career highlights, like showing off what you do, and that's all well and good, and there are some people that thrive off Instagram. Kudos to you, but at the end of the day, I think choosing a platform that fits for what your intentions are on social media is where it comes down to, because I'm very goofy and I like to post stuff just to post stuff and conversate and whatever. And TikTok is a platform where stuff like that thrives.
True.
So that's kind of where that came from, and just the overall topic of like strangers supporting your content or your platform more than people that you know. Because at the end of the day, Instagram is who you know, and TikTok is a whole bunch of strangers.
True.
In my opinion, Instagram has literally became the new Facebook.
Yeah.
Like Facebook,
Yes.
When Facebook first came out, you was posting everything, no matter what it was.
Statuses
And everything. Then you start bringing family and everything. Now you start, like you said, highlights. All right, this is what I did this weekend. This is my family. And TikTok has created more of a now moment. Like, oh, what, this is going on right now. Look at this. See what's going on. Like with my job, we do a lot of promotions and stuff like that. And we did a promo for the fair one time. And immediately somebody posted a video on TikTok, and we sold like tickets like crazy, like in the next hour or so. Like that's how quick it is, just because it's a now moment situation. So yeah, TikTok is definitely, depending on what you're trying to look for and do content wise and everything, TikTok is definitely more elevated than that.
And I know if I'm traveling or something, to your point, and I'm looking for something to do, I'm going to TikTok. I'm not going to Instagram, because Instagram is more like a lot of paid advertisement, a lot of paid stuff, and it don't really be genuine. Like TikTok is more of a first person now experience.
First head.
And Instagram is like, all
first
right, this is what I did this weekend. Check it out.
So yeah, I would say for me, when it comes, because it's the only thing that I do on on Instagram is this podcast and sharing it everywhere. TikTok, I do the same, but I really don't get too far into it. It's more of my, like, if I'm going to do something that's real random, me clowning or something like that, me singing, it's a little, I can see why you say it's a little bit more personable, because I do get more interactions and comments on TikTok than I would Instagram. I get likes on Instagram. There's more engagement when it comes to TikTok. But I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok for real.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, man. I'm part of that first generation social media. I ain't get the second gen with the for real. I ain't get the second
That's
gen
a
with
fact.
TikTok and Threads, and I be trying with that shit, but it's just not my cup of tea for real. So I mean, and I'm understanding that, you know, growing quick is with TikTok, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm gonna figure it out. One of these days, I'm gonna figure it out. I ain't got no choice.
Sooner or later,
And it is what you make it, like your
And then
algorithm.
I think too, like I said though too, another thing for me, I was at a point where I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to like get my footprint off of social media. And you know what? I be telling myself, like, I don't think I want to take on another form of social media. But I think I'm more so like at a point where I need to just get off of the old ones that I've been on and maybe try something new. So I don't know.
You still on Facebook, ain't you?
I mean, yeah, I still be on there, but that's where.
But Facebook is also thriving too, though.
But I don't like
It is,
being
it's still
on there
going.
for real like that. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the people I see on there, maybe the stuff that I see on there was sent to my to the top of my timeline. But I don't know. I just know that a lot. I don't be trying to get on there like that much, Instagram or Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the stuff I see, I just be like, all right, bro, we're the same shit. So I'll just be like, yeah. So that's where I think that my space of, all right, I'm gonna get the fuck off of here is coming from. I think I'm tired of the platforms that I've been on since I was fucking 14. It's just crazy to say that shit out loud.
Yeah, that is wild.
I've been on Instagram since I was 14. Like, yeah, all right, the fuck off. Not Instagram, but Facebook.
Facebook,
Yeah, I get the
yeah.
fuck off of Facebook. I've been on Facebook since I was a freshman in high school. I have to get off of there.
You've had the same account?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm not one of the niggas who. It was really simple to change your password so that people didn't hack your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
know why
simple.
people didn't get that memo like when shit was going on, but like just change your password. It takes 2 seconds. But yeah, nah. So maybe that's what I need to do going into the new year. I might try TikTok and just be done with Instagram and Facebook because that
Come
shit
to the TikTok side.
is too much, man. For real.
How is the
You won't
TikTok
regret it.
streets for you, Brewery?
It's great.
What? How are you going through that? Because like that's a lot. I can see the network and how you brand yourself. I can see the brand of things there too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, okay, I'm new.
It's one of those things where you can post something like a collaborative post and something that's really like funny, and you would still get the same the same amount of support and engagement. And I
Okay.
think that's why like I like it so much, because it literally be the same people now that like comment and engage, and then as well as new people obviously, but I like it. I prefer it. I will always say TikTok is better than Instagram. Instagram feels like a whole bunch of monitoring spirits, and then TikTok is like this new, like you said, new generation of like what social media is supposed to be.
I
Like
do-
remember was that on Vine?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I did mine for like 30 seconds. I
Vine,
was
like
in-
that
I was
type
in- I
of
was in,
niche
Shout out to King Batch,
is-
man. That was
in
my
Texas when
guy.
Vine was popping, so
Yeah.
but I ain't really catch that wave either.
Man, that was
I'd say
a
TikTok
great.
is like a better version of that. Like you can really post anything. Like I said, right now,
Yep.
you post something on TikTok and get like 10,000 likes, and people post it, and next thing you know, you got 15 people
Yeah.
sharing it out of nowhere. And it's
Got
crazy.
viral.
It got
Yeah.
And
viral
then you
real
got
quick.
people actually reacting to certain things. I do like that value too.
Yeah.
The reaction of videos, like getting a conversation started or sparked off of something so small, you would say.
And people live stream on there.
Live streaming
People
on.
connect their have Twitch and then like TikTok live, and it's a lot you could do. For real.
Yeah. See, you start following people that knows how to like do certain like skills too. Like if you never know how to cook or anything, you watch somebody that's cooking, you just became a chef within a matter of minutes.
I do stream on there.
Attempt.
On TikTok?
I definitely stream
You
on
do?
TikTok. Yes.
When
When I'm gaming, when me and my son is gaming, well, we're a gamer family now. But shout out to Troy, because Troy put us on to some stuff. But we stream what is it? Fortnite. What is the Marvel what? Rivals. That right there. Yeah,
And they
that's
just
the
came out with
game.
Daredevil. I gotta play with Daredevil.
Yeah. So when we jump on, it's me, my wife, and my son, and we over there annihilate them. Taking them out. That's just me personally.
I was watching somebody on TikTok live last night play
Take
Guitar
them out.
Hero.
For real?
Y'all play guitar?
There's
Yeah.
a dude.
Yeah,
I seen-
Yeah, that's hard.
No, I seen a
And he
video of the
was-
dude.
He was going in.
Yes.
I seen a
Was he using the guitar or?
Yes, the guitar.
Are you
It's
streaming
connected
yet?
to his PC? No. People
Why?
keep asking me, and I'm like,
What's keeping you from doing it?
I don't know how to start.
Just jump in. You already branding yourself already,
I
Bree.
mean, you mean like on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've done that. before.
Oh.
I thought you meant like on Twitch, like actually.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's really the same process.
You're branding yourself already. You already have an aesthetic. Use your aesthetic.
That's true.
And
I
you'll
might
have
start
a
doing
lot of
TikTok
people
streaming
coming.
again.
Yeah, come on now. It's all right. One stream at a time.
Yeah.
Start from 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours. Next thing you know, like, dang, I've been doing this for 45 minutes.
Nah, there was one that I got on, and I'm just swiping through. She said that she was on there for 24 hours. I was like, nah. And you got a kid too? All right, you got it. Yeah, 24. Solid 24. I was like, you did a whole day of streaming.
But I mean, that's like, do y'all know Kai Sinat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched his whole, not his whole,
You talking about the
not his whole Mafia-thon.
Mafia, the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
was a
when I
good
was
one.
able to tune in, I was tuned in. And it's very easy when you live a lifestyle like that where you
Yeah.
can just stream. It's not as hard as what it sounds
I can see that.
to stream 24/7.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's your career and everything. So you make your
Yeah.
living off that. So you're not worried about waking up at 9
Like that's your
o'clock, going to
everyday
your
naturally.
job.
Wake up and do that.
'Cause I know for a fact, me and my job will work. Something gotta go. Something gotta go. Definitely wouldn't work out.
Okay, I gotta ask y'all a question.
Answer.
Just based off of, I'm gonna go to the LeBron and Savannah subject. We going. So nothing happened, but he said that he knew they've been together since high school, but their first date, he realized she was the one, and then he took it back. He said, you know that they're good for you or going to be good for you, but throughout time you figure out through those dates whether it would be if she would be good for a lifetime. Now I'm married. I definitely knew that my wife was the one, so I'm gonna opt out of this one. But did I not call it though?
You got it.
Did I not call it?
I called it too though. First day I met sis, I was like, yo, hey.
Nah, cause I did. I told her, I was like, "You gonna be my wife?" She was like, "Yeah, right, whatever." So
That pool hall
it just
and everything, I
was.
like, hey, yeah, she. trying to lock
But
it down.
is that a thing? Do you know if your partner's the one off of the first date? Yes or no? Brie, I'm gonna let you start.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies first.
I mean, so everybody's dating experience is different,
Okay.
obviously, and I can only answer based off of my personal experience in dating.
Okay.
I have a reservation to really get to know somebody before I can say that they're the one. Because I used to be a very, very, very open book up front. Like, first date, you talking about everything under the sun about my life.
Okay.
But I realized that not everybody should be allowed that access that quick.
Okay.
And like you said with the video, it's like he realized throughout each date like something would change or what have you. And that's really what it is. Like, you could meet somebody first date and they could be one person, and then a couple of days later you realize they're a completely different person. So that's why I can't say that I would know off the first date. Like, I really need to know who this person is before I could be like, yeah, you're my forever. Because especially nowadays with this generation of dating,
I heard it's nasty.
It's hard out here.
I heard it was
For
like
real.
it's pretty murky. Just hearing the stories, and
Goodness
I got a little brother that's 26, and he like it's pretty bad out here.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's dark outside.
he said it's a little murky. I was just like,
Right here.
but you gonna be all right, right? He was like, I don't know, bro. For him to tell me that, I was like, oh shit, it's pretty bad.
Nightlight walking out here.
Lee.
But I'm also like, I'm a spiritual person, and I believe that like whoever is meant to be my husband, like, it'll literally fall in my lap, that situation.
Amen.
It'll be easy. So
Supposed to. Definitely supposed to. Nothing should be forced on your end as a woman. That's what I believe. Nothing should be forced on your end as a woman. And as a man, like you said, once they take the initiative and make that date, y'all go on that first date, he'll feel it, he'll know, like, oh yeah, let me stop tripping. Let me lock in this one right here. She's got problems.
Me personally, if you ask her on a date, or if she asks you on a date, you still pay. That's me personally.
First one, you always.
Nah, these niggas nowadays, they like,
Chivalry
she
is
asked me,
not
so she gonna pay, right? No.
You should at least attempt to pay. Even if she
No,
says,
not even an attempt,
no,
bro.
I'm
Like,
saying, look, this is what I'm saying though. Just hear me out. Hear me out. 'Cause you about to.
yeah, I'm about
Hear me out.
to fire you up, boy.
Hear me out. Because you come from the same area. I agree. You should pay. You should definitely pay. I am just saying, there are now women out here nowadays who are like, look, I got it. Oh, drop.
Bro, what you thinking, bro? You stared off into the distance.
She
Where you at,
definitely did.
nigga?
She definitely did.
Nah, bro, cause she got
She
something to
definitely
say.
did. She hit cross.
I'm gonna let her have it. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is this. As a man, I agree. You should pay. Definitely agree.
are you talking about the first date or a date in general?
Date in general.
Okay.
First date especially, though.
First date, yeah. Now,
Oh yeah.
Now, she reached.
if she reached, and you try to fight her for it, and she's, hey, I got it. Let her go for it. But you should definitely reach.
I'm gonna let her go
You
to the
should
bathroom and I'm gonna
definitely-
pay for it. Now what?
You should definitely reach for it. You should definitely like, hey,
No.
let me take care of this. I got it. X, Y, and Z. But there are some women out here that's not letting that happen. I'm just saying. I've seen it. I witnessed it. I'm going
Bring
like
you that one?
I wouldn't say I'm not letting that happen, but I think I've been in situations where I would ask somebody out
Mm-hmm.
and I would pay.
Okay. Inquiries.
Or if it's
Inquiries are had right now. Like,
But
what does that
I
look
also,
like?
listening to y'all, I hate that I've had that mindset because when I was dating, like in college, it wasn't like that.
What was it like?
Dudes will pay off for it.
Dudes were just always paying. And
That's
I think,
what's
I hate
supposed to
that
happen. That
there's
shit
been
right.
like a line between like men having this stigma of, oh, like if a woman asks me out, she should pay, and then, oh, like a woman wants to be a man, or
Bro.
she's too hyper independent, or whatever the case may be. So I'm still trying to find like the common,
Troy,
the
Troy,
middle.
Grandpa would be pissed, bro.
Yeah, you
Grandpa, look, Troy, Grandpa would be pissed, bro.
Look,
I agree with that.
Hey,
Listen.
bottom line.
My grandpa hit me in my
No,
chest if I
listen,
let her
need
pay,
y'all-
bro.
I need, this is what I need.
You did what? She picked you up, dude.
So this is not me being.
I'm zooming in
biased.
on this part right here, okay?
This is what I need women to understand, okay? Just because you want to go on the date
Yep.
does not mean that it has to happen when you want it to happen. Now, if I want to take you on a date, it's going to happen when I'm ready for it to happen. If you voice that you want to go on a date somewhere with me, cool. It's in the back of my head. I know it. And I'm going to make it happen on my time because you expect me to pay for it. Now, if you ask me out on a date and we go somewhere,
Talk about it.
why the hell would I have to pay? You asked me.
Whoa, whoa, brother.
Why would I have to pay?
Huh?
You asked me.
It's chivalry, bro.
No, it's
don't
not.
matter.
That's what I mean.
it's
That's what I'm
Chivalry.
saying.
No, we gonna talk about it. Listen, hey, listen, go ahead.
This is what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. We
This
gonna
is
talk
what I'm
about it.
saying. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're asking me for my time,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Respect.
You're asking me out to a place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I have to pay? Why would I have to pay if you initiated this date?
Who's picking who up?
It doesn't matter. We're going out.
A lot
And
of
9
the
times
time
out of
we
10,
meet up.
I'm probably gonna pick you up.
Yep.
As the man, I'm gonna pick you up.
Yep.
But you asked for this date. I
Listen.
didn't want to do this. I didn't have no idea to do this.
Listen, I was mad when
I didn't set up this. I didn't initiate this idea to do this. You did.
Okay.
So you should have
That's,
to foot the
that's
bill.
how
I see that.
see
I
it.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying
I
now.
was about to say
But-
because I'm like,
If I say like, oh, let's go to the movies, like my treat,
bet,
something like that.
bet. You don't even have to say my
I
treat,
ain't-
but if
I
you
ain't get
initiate, say let's go to the movies,
I didn't
I'm
get-
expecting you to pay.
Listen, I didn't get those casualties.
I know.
And-
Listen, I
Nah,
didn't.
mine was-
I actually did once, and it felt weird, and I felt like I was set up. It might have just been my fault.
I ain't going, man.
I
But
felt,
I think that's
I
all- it's
felt a
also-
little set up.
I'm not
It's
going.
based
You're not
off
finna
of,
say
like,
She said, let me
going.
buy you the meal. I was like, first off, what are you doing here? my wife did it, and I was just like, oh no. She waited until I went to the bathroom, called the waiter over, and then she paid, and then she tried to do it when we was at the like a movie. She did it, and she called me off guard. She was like, oh, can you get the waiter to come here? I was like, oh sure. You hungry? And she was like, yeah. I just need a meal.
There are some men that have a very like traditional, which just seems
I'm
like
old-fashioned.
you have-
I'm old-fashioned as
like a very
fuck.
traditional old-fashioned mindset, and then there are some that are a little bit more modernized and believe that a woman could pay too. And that's,
I get that, and I had to get used to that with my wife. I did. They fully capable. They are.
They are capable.
But
They are
If you
capable.
initiate,
It's
you
just-
will pay. Ain't no care, you will pay. Don't tell me we doing something and then expect me to pay for it. I don't want y'all to know because there are women really out here
I'm
who
listening.
do that, and it's weird,
Yeah, it
bro.
is.
It is weird. Y'all are fucking up dating. Y'all are fucking up y'all's part of dating. Because now it's dudes who don't even want to approach women because they think all women do that.
why do you
So
think?
I got-
Why do you think men should always pay?
me personally, I feel like we both like each other, right? We both have a firm understanding that there might be a little connection there, and this is a avenue to find that out. I feel like me personally, if we are going to do it, I should pay. It is great to see that you want to. That's dope.
But why though? Like, is it like a?
I think it's just me being a guy. I've never. My wife has paid. I didn't like it, but she has. She does that often, but I don't. I had to get used to it. It was something that I had to get used to.
I'm gonna throw my 2 cents because like I said, me and Will grew up in the same background. For me, one is my upbringing. I've always seen my father, my grandfather always take care of what needs to be taken care of. Now, that's not being said. My mother or my grandmother
Wasn't capable of doing
capable and did not contribute to anything. I've always seen it's either we either go half or he's taking care of the whole thing. So going half, I have no problem. Like, oh well, let's do this. Okay, well, going to the movie thing. All right, well, you buy the tickets, I buy the popcorn or something.
That's cool.
I'm still contributing to the day in some shape or form. I'm not letting you take care of the whole thing. So that's my point of view. It's more of a just, hey, this is how I've always been. This is how I was brought up. I'm either taking care of the whole thing, or I'm showing that I can contribute to the thing. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to take care of you just the same way you're going to try to take care of me. So that's my 2 cents on that part.
See, me, I look at it like I just say like you said though, like if y'all go on a movie, one person pays for one thing and then another pay for the other. But my thing is like if we go out to some other place, or if we go out to a place and it's on my dime, you're not gonna reach in your pocket to pay for part of what I'm paying for. You gonna look at me and expect me to pay for it all. So why can't I do that with my woman? Why can't she ask me on a date and then not look at her and expect her to pay for everything? Why can't I do that? Why am I not afforded that same luxury if we're in this together? That's how I feel.
I get that, and
I
that's
should be able, because like if I, because you know I'm gonna do my manly things. I'm gonna pull up randomly with flowers on a Tuesday. I'm gonna take you on dates, and I'm gonna do all those things and pay for all those things. You won't have to worry about a dime. Why can't I be afforded that same luxury? Why can't you? Hey babe, wake me up on a Sunday at 7 in the morning. Like, hey, we about to drive to Pittsburgh. We going to the Steelers game. I already got the tickets. And I'm gonna buy everything at the concession stand. Why can't you do that for me?
Now, if a woman did that for me, I'm saying right now, yeah, you're the one. I'm not gonna.
You feel me?
My wife did do that for me. So
why is it so hard for you?
You'll
You'll look at me and I come out of pocket $700-800 for a birthday trip or whatever the case may be. Anything, I come out of pocket X amount of hundreds of dollars. Why can't you do the same shit for me? Why is it? Well, I feel like you should split the. No, I'm not splitting shit. You make money just like me. Pay for that shit.
But I think, again, it goes back to upbringing. So, like, somebody, like, a woman that might have, you know, grew up always having things handed to her, or, like, always, she's spoiled, pretty much, is going to have the mentality. Whereas somebody that, you know, does work for what they have and, you know, seeing women, like, I grew up with my mom, single household. And so I do have this like hyper independent mentality where it's like I do understand that, you know, we work hard for our money and it would be nice to treat a man sometimes. It just goes down to aligning with or finding somebody that you align with on your views on that.
okay.
So and I'll say this then on that. How somebody is brought up, yes, that's cool, and that's a conversation to be had, and it's something that you use. It's something that you would dive into to further understand somebody and why they are the way they are. As an able-bodied adult, you should be in some aspect willing to adapt, or what's the word I'm looking for? What's it called? Oh shit, I can't think of the word.
Like if somebody was spoiled and is entitled.
What's it called? Give or take. I can't think of the fucking word. It starts with a C. Compromise. You should be willing to compromise on some things, even if you did grow up a certain way. Okay, yeah, you grew up and you were spoiled, but you're not a kid anymore. You're a grown ass adult. It's okay to be spoiled, but you're a grown fucking adult. Like,
you should be able to spoil yourself too.
You should be able to spoil yourself too, and you should be able to spoil the man that you're with, you should be able to spoil the woman that you're with. Yeah. Even if you did grow up spoiled, doesn't matter how you grew up. You're an able-bodied adult, and you should be able to compromise to keep a happy relationship. Nobody should ever go into a relationship expecting that their spouse to treat you like your parent did. That's weird as hell. Stop doing that. That's how you mess up relationships. People go into relationships thinking, oh, well, my mom used to do this for me, or my dad used to do this for me. I'm not your fucking mama. Parent. We lay down together at night and we smack bellies. I'm not your parent, bro. Like, we have a totally different relationship. So stop.
Bellies is crazy.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I'm saying though, like, why do
that's respect.
People really do this though, and like, they really think it's okay.
It's normal, yeah.
They process it and think it's okay when it's not, bro.
But in that, because I understand that, and I've dealt with a person like that, the entitlement and them expecting just because they daddy did it, I should do it. I get that. You could just stay with your daddy then.
Be single, my nigga.
Yeah.
Depend on your daddy until the day he died. And
But
then what you gonna do after that?
Exactly. It's actually
Life
giving
is
you
gonna
the
get so rough
it's
for
giving you the
because
reality check. Like, hey, you need to check what your priorities are, because maybe with you doing this, they're teaching you a way of life that isn't realistic, and it's hindering you for once they are gone, the struggle that you're going to have to go through, because in that, your parent can only teach you as much as they can. Once you step out here, it's a completely different world, and sometimes you are going to be by yourself, and you got to understand the way to cope and build from that after that point, because they're not equipped to show us the whole game, because they don't even know all of it, and the shit changes.
That's why I just say, that's why I just go back to saying, like, it's okay to be confident in how you grew up, or be proud of how you grew up and what you grew up accustomed to, but that's not the way that life is always going to be.
As soon as she say, well, my daddy did, well, let me call Bob up real quick. Hey yo, dog, I'm about to leave your daughter right on your porch.
This conversation just reminds you. Have y'all seen the video on TikTok where it was some girl's birthday, and one of her friends, the husband came with his wife up there and everything like that.
They expected
him to pay for all of the meal.
Oh yeah. I see
that was
I'm
wild.
not going. Like, yo, I'm paying for my wife. I'll take care of the birthday girl.
My thing be,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey,
I might pay for the best friend, because
Nope.
I said I might.
I'm taking care
I
of
said
my
I
wife.
might.
I will take care of my wife.
F-
I'm taking care of the birthday.
I'm definitely taking care of my wife, though.
It's nice if you do, but it shouldn't be expected.
No, it's not. It's never going to be expected.
Fuck her best friend. She's not getting a dime out of me, bro. It's not my responsibility, and this be my thing, bro. Like,
talk about it.
I get it, bro. I understand people be wanting to be nice, bro, but then people take advantage of that shit, and people really think this is the way of life.
You
and
try
that's
to take
weird,
advantage
bro.
of it, and then you just gonna
Why
get stuck
would I be
right
responsible for a woman that I have no obligation to?
True.
The only obligation I have to that woman is being good to her friend.
I
don't even owe her that. Like, you feel me? So it's like, people be weird. Like, oh, well, I feel like if you paying for mine, you got to pay for my friend. No, bro, I'm not.
Yeah.
Your friend is broke, and she can go, bro. Like, I got it. I got the chips for you, but she's not getting none of this bag of chips, bro. Like, she can go find her own bag of chips, bro. Like, but that's what people be on, man. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like the way that people try to portray simp mentality, I guess that's not what it's called. That is what it's called. And the way that people try to portray simp mentality and make it beneficial to them in scenarios and certain situations, it's out of hand, man.
Because they can definitely turn
what
they call simp mentality. It could just be a good man being a good man to a woman, and they've villainized it. They made it seem they made it look weak, where you then, after you making a person look weak, they change after that point. They're anti like all of the other shit, and then you create something different, and then you wonder why the dating pool is the way that it is. Maybe that man was trying to be courteous to the girl that he liked, or the person that he was attracted to. But just because you felt entitled, or you don't know how to properly respond to that, you fucked that whole thing up, and it changed the game after that point. A lot of people have done that, and I said that a while back, when I start seeing it change. Just a general gesture of a door being open or something along those lines, I could do it myself. Okay, well, bitch, close the door back and then you open it. It's weird now. Like,
chivalry isn't dead. It's just not respected anymore.
It's not,
and that's all. And I'm a firm believer in that, because I'm still an open the door type nigga. It's a woman that I work with, bro. I've been at the same job for 3 years, and every time I open the door for her, she's never ever said thank you. Wow. So yeah, I finally got to the point where I see her, but I don't even fucking speak to her. And it's not even out of disrespect. It's just weird that she can't part her lips to say thank you if I just open the door. It's like she expects me to do that shit for her. And I'm over it, bro. It's just like, I'm glad I'm at where I'm at with women. I found me somebody. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry about what other women got going on in this dating pool. Y'all can drink all the piss
Y'all
you
can have
want.
it. y'all can definitely have it, bro, because that's wild.
It's weird. It's weird that people can't spit out 2 words, bro. For the most simplest shit, they can't say.
Or gratitude in general.
And
bro.
it's everything is expected from people, and it's weird now, bro. And then when you do try to step out and do something nice for somebody on your own limb, you're looked at as a simp, or you're being taken advantage of by somebody who doesn't even know how to receive a person being good to them. So it's weird, bro. That's what's fucking up dating, bro. There's a lot of people out here who don't know how to receive somebody being good to them, and so when they do, they think like, oh, bet this is something I could stash in my pocket for when I need it. No, bro, they're trying to be good to you all the time, not when you need them to. And people don't be understanding that.
Can I say it's a lot of what they listen to as well?
For sure,
music that they
absolutely.
consume. Would you say that?
It's just society in general.
It's society in general, for sure. Society in general. A lot of people go off of what they see on social media.
Even some of these podcasts where they just do nothing but relationship talk. That is just some of the stuff.
Bro, the battle of the sexes, that like
some of the stuff
I'm gonna
they
say
be saying,
that
I be with
some
it, but then
some
I'm like,
is
I don't
necessary
listen to it.
conversation, some is just hurt. A lot of hurt between both male and female, and that's what I'm saying. Like, no, fuck all that. No, bro. Like,
One
you
dude
shouldn't.
said something. One was like, "Oh, you ain't it, bro." All I said was, "X."
Hey,
So-
therapy is real.
Yeah, it's a
Therapy is
real
It
thing.
works like a motherfucker.
It'll heal you.
Bro, that's even free on the internet. You don't even have to leave your crib to get therapy nowadays. And I feel like everybody should take like a free course. Everybody. If you're an able-bodied adult and you got a smartphone, hop on the internet and look for a free therapy course. Just a free little 30 minutes, sit down, talk with somebody.
Yep. Hey,
It
the
might
health
change
benefits
some
take
shit
care
for
of you,
bro. Because
On
people
that
really
one.
be needing to talk, and it's weird. Like, I mean, we grew up in an era of what's it? Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Like a lot
It's
of us
changed
grew up
though
in
now.
that, but it's changed as of late. But you feel me? The adults who are the adults now, us, the 30 and up, or 30 to 40 range or whatever. A lot of the motherfuckers they need therapy. Like, we need therapy because
It's still trauma that we carry.
yeah, bro, everybody is carrying all this trauma from when they was kids and stuff like that, bro. Y'all got to get rid of that, man. It's only gonna make you a better human being and open you up to more opportunities in life and more conversations to be had, bro. Like, there's potential within you that you can't even get into because you so mad about some shit that happened when you was 15 or 16. Like, my nigga, you're not even that. You're so far from that now. Like, grow
So
up.
far removed from it. You
And
gotta.
I get it. And I know there's all levels of trauma. There's levels of, minor trauma to physical, like deep trauma. But
And all of that-
it can be solved if you just sit down and talk to somebody. Holding it in ain't gonna do you shit. It's not,
It's gonna give you cancer.
man.
It definitely
And you see how
stress and
motherfuckers
stuff
is
like.
dropping like flies from
Man.
stress and all types of shit. It's scary out here. Motherfuckers is dying in their 30s from stress. That is wild. Like, I'm 33. That's wild. That's people, my peers, are dying from stress. That's weird to me. And it shouldn't be happening.
All right.
I'm glad we had this conversation because I wouldn't say recently, but a few months back, somebody was talking to me about my podcast and how like relationship talks is getting overplayed on podcasts. And I started to agree, but then like as I started watching other podcasts a lot more often and thinking about my own perspectives, it's like you kind of have to continue to have these conversations because a lot of, like we've been saying, the 21, 22-year-olds need to hear stuff like this, and we all come from different backgrounds, different perspectives. We experience different stuff. The world is changing, like politics, all the shit affects how we think when it comes to dating. So yes, relationship conversations do need to continue to happen on podcasts. So I commend you for this and continuing to, what's it called? Keep
Shine the light on.
Yeah.
It's real. I
Nah,
definitely was one of
it's
those
all about community too.
I
Like,
definitely was one of those people who was like, maybe like 2021, like a little bit after the pandemic and stuff, I was one of those people like, man, everybody talking about relationship advice. And I thought it was oversaturated too, but like you said though, it is something that's something that a lot of people need to tap in with every day, because some people get lost in the sauce when they're in relationships and they just start doing stuff out of sheer routine.
What I think it is too,
scary.
it's the preachy type thing. If you're talking about it like how we were just talking about it, it makes it more relatable instead of you going and talking about it and being preached to. There's a complete difference, and that's where I feel like when you preach it, it puts a different type of light on you, where you're putting yourself in like, hey, this is how it should be, where as in there are different ways in a relationships. And in relationships, marriages, there are different ways these things work for different people. So don't try to preach it, be relatable. Being relatable helps because you go off of experience, but you're not seeming like you're preaching to the person. It's just a different perspective, and you can take what you want and leave the rest. When you get preachy, that's where you get outed. That's how I feel. Because you're putting yourself as all holier than thou. No, everybody has struggles, and it's based off of how you get through those struggles that really matters, and you can actually pass that along for somebody to take in if they're willing to accept it. Don't be preachy though.
Key is transparency. That was what you were looking for.
That's all it is.
Transparency is what you was looking for. I feel like when people speak relationship advice, they should be transparent. When people speak anything as far as advice, you should be transparent of whether or not you use that advice, because then it ties a tether. It gives it a tether to some type of proof.
Yeah, and that's why I like to listen to Trip, because Trip doesn't preach. He gives what it is.
Walks what he talks.
Yeah, he gives what it is, and
that's what people need.
that's a perspective that everybody has to have. Don't just take my word for it. Try it. If you're going to do it, like in therapy, don't go off of what the therapist is saying. They're teaching you how to navigate your own trauma, because it doesn't just lift. You have to lift it and take it off you and understand that happened, but it shouldn't dictate the rest of your life. That's what that is. Relationships, friendships, things like that. It's got to work like that, or we'll have a society just like what we have. A lot of people dealing with unhealed traumas, trauma dumping on somebody else, and in these relationships, that's what happens. A lot of people carry that, and it's just like the law of motion. An object in motion will still stand in motion, and it's just being passed around through people and people. That when these conversations are had, it helps that. But you got anything else? I know you was just like, is it about that time, Mel? Or you got time?
No, I have time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Great conversation.
You got anything to say on that? Lee?
Nah, y'all pretty much touched every point I was gonna say. I mean, like I said, we got a lot of generation curses that are just passed down, like you said. A lot of people just are taught one thing and it sticks with them day by day. So a lot of those things gotta be broken. So definitely talking to somebody, keeping it real, being transparent, but also just being honest with yourself. Like a lot of times I feel like we do a lot of people nowadays are either trying to fit in certain situations. Some people are still trying to figure themselves out. Some people are even just like, hey, this is what it is, and are like lying to themselves because they feel like this is how it's supposed to be. You just gotta be honest with yourself. Like, this is a situation, this is what it is, this is something that is not right. Find what you need to find to get in to better yourself. Especially in relationships, you gotta do the same. You gotta be honest and be transparent with yourself. And it starts with you, and then it trickles down. So,
all right. Well, let's transition. into the get to know you portion of that. Bree, I want to know what you listening to in your whip. What you driving to?
Drake.
In your
Drake.
Oh shit.
Drake.
Shit. All right.
I
So you still rocking with Drake?
Drake.
I rock with Drake too. Clearly. I still,
Look.
yeah, I still listen. I'm thanking God Meech is not on this episode because he would definitely give me cash shit for wearing this. But it's comfortable, it's quality, it's cozy because it's cold outside. But
I like listening to like older Drake.
like what year? What album?
Like Take Care.
Okay.
Oh,
Like yeah.
yesterday
Views.
when we okay.
Yeah.
That was the last album that I honestly listened to and still have playback value.
What? Views. Or
Views,
Take Care?
definitely Views. That was the last album that I can say I was just like, okay, that's Drake. After that, it was just like, cool.
I love Drake down bad. When he came, I went to both of his concerts.
Oh, the one with him and J. Cole.
That was both day, 2 days.
Oh yeah, because he canceled one and then just had two.
Nah, he had
You
one
really
day.
loved it.
I think
Okay. You really loved it.
It was a way.
She said, "This is the song that he about to play next."
Yeah, I think it was like a Wednesday and a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on that Wednesday. Yeah.
And wasn't it experience or?
No, it was a good
just-
concert for sure. It was a good
Yeah.
concert.
Good.
One of the homies had went, but he had the floor seats. He was standing the whole time. I was like,
Oh,
I'll
no.
never do that bullshit again.
Nah, I gotta sit down.
Yeah, you can't.
I do need them to get better seating, bro.
He was standing right there in front of people when that fight had broke out.
Oh,
Bro, I'm talking about a fight.
There was
broke
a
out.
fight broke out at
Bro,
Drake's concert.
At the Drake concert on Wednesday. That Wednesday, there was a fight that broke out on the floor, and I'm talking about it started before the opening acts came on the goddamn stage, bro. Niggas got booted out before the opening act started.
Damn.
They
I
spent
remember
all that money.
I remember getting to
just
my
get
seat,
booted.
sitting down, and I was looking down on the floor. I'm like,
Oh, they
why
getting
they
active.
moving like that? And I'm like, oh damn, they fighting. Then I was just like, damn, that's tough. I couldn't imagine paying tickets to be on the floor because I know them was like $300 or $400 tickets.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
I don't
like
care.
you pay
If I'm
tickets to be
paying
on the
that
floor, you got booted out before you even
That's crazy.
heard
I'm telling you
one
right
Drake
now.
lyric, bro.
Disrespectful.
You
You over there
even-
listening to the DJ
Bro,
play.
you
I
was
ain't
listening
spending
to the
$300 for you to get
playlist.
me. Yeah, no.
Oh, you paying way more than that
Yeah,
if you
nah,
hit
that
them
was
floor
crazy.
seats. What's some more artists that you listen to outside of Drake?
Now,
Who's in your whip?
recently, I've been listening to a lot more gospel, so I can't even like really
You can't.
give you.
Artist?
Like
You can't
Ty-
give artists?
Oh, gospel? Yeah, you got this.
What I
It's
say?
Ty
It's
Tribbett,
it's
you
a
said?
playlist. It's a playlist.
Oh,
I have,
okay.
But
Copy.
a lot of it is Ty Tribbett,
Yes.
old Kirk Franklin,
Yeah.
CC Winans, a lot a the older, like what I grew up
Copy,
with.
yeah. You got it, yeah, the
The
legends.
heavy hitters, for
Yeah.
sure.
Mary, I love me some Mary.
Oh man, Mary Mary's listen.
I think everybody loves Mary Mary. I don't think you got one song.
Yolanda is my heart.
Yes, I'm
Not even gonna lie to
Yolanda.
you. Yolanda got me.
Did y'all go to the concert? It was Yolanda.
You talking about the
Adams.
legendary ones,
Yes.
with the Clark sisters.
I missed that.
I did miss that one. I got to watch it through streaming, but it wasn't the same.
Concert I went to. Don Toliver last year.
I went to that too.
I'm not gonna lie,
That was
the
a
last.
great concert.
Oh my God, that concert
That was a
hard.
great concert. Don't leave me hanging.
Don Toliver was.
I'm not gonna lie, no. Tyler the Creator got it too, though, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't-
Yeah, his last one was fire. And then I like the intimate concerts. I went to Coco Jones when she was here at the Newport. That was fire. I got to see her and Lauren. What was her name? Lauren something. She's a rapper. Is it? No, she's not a rapper. She's a rapper's girlfriend. Lauren, crap. I wish I could find her, but she got bars.
That Don Toliver concert was.
It was probably lit as hell.
Oh my God.
Bro, I listened to Lil Yachty when he was on that concert with Tyler the Creator. I was just like, damn, the nigga do got bars, bro.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
He's nice.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it.
Sure.
I got up because I was just like, oh, he ain't gonna have nothing.
I wouldn't go and cut on a Yachty project.
I wouldn't.
But then when he featured on some songs, I'm like, okay.
He
Or
definitely,
has like a song here and there.
yeah, he
that's
definitely
nice.
went off on that concert, and I was like, oh, okay, I feel it. It's definitely a bar. There was
One
bars
song
given.
He just did recently with Babyface Ray that was hard on Babyface Ray's new project. Yeah, he got bars for sure.
Okay. What you listening to, Troy? What was this week's playlist or artist?
I've been spinning K-Camp's mixtape again, or album. I don't know if it's an album or a mixtape. I've been spinning K-Camp, Doughboy, Jack Boys 2, and Joey Badass.
Oh yeah.
Lonely at the Top. I'm listening to that. And then I sprinkle in Babyface's Codeine Cowboy every once in a while. On the way to the gym type shit. I listen to that. But that's what I've been spinning for as far as projects. But I stay with my daily playlist. That's a mixture of everything. Migos, Future, a lot of South shit, hard beats, hard 808s. That's me.
What you been on, Lee?
I've been on old school stuff, so I don't know why. I just been on a lot of the old school stuff. Like Babyface, I've been listening to Babyface lately.
Classic.
And what's my dude? Dang it,
Brian McKnight.
nah.
Hey, that nigga, did you hear how much he came up on, bro?
Nah, what you
8.8 mil, bro.
what?
Brian McKnight is a menace.
So he's been having a back and forth with.
I didn't mean to hijack your piece. My bad, bro. That shit was funny when I read that shit. My
Oh,
bad. Brian different, boy.
nah, go ahead. Go tell him why he different. Troy.
What did they say? They said he something about a kid.
He disowned his kids.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
His first set of kids he disowned completely,
Yeah.
and started with a new set with Brian McKnight Jr.
Yeah, like just
Bro, reset
yeah,
that
he
boy
just, like,
wild,
he
bro.
just threw out the old set. Like shit, fuck it, let me go ahead. So he dust these
But
off.
he actually just did a lawsuit and won it for 8.8 mil against his former ex-wife, as well as the media that blasted that story, because he said that it was a defamation of character, but he ran it up. But the nigga got on the video with a cigar, bro. He was like, let the Lord say, or let me say amen, because the words have been said and been spoken. Judge on my favor said 8.8 mil. I said, wow.
That's crazy.
I was like, you got it, bro. You're like, and then reset his kids, bro. That's wild.
That's wild. Yeah,
But
I didn't know that part.
I do want to take a moment to recognize an amazing spirit in R&B and neo soul history. His contribution to that and creativity to music in general, I do have to give respect to. He was the first first R&B album that I had and actually listened to all the way through. I do got to give it to D'Angelo. Rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers to his family, his daughter and son, and family members extended. Just to go through the discography of this man, he came in 18 years old and kind of tweaked the sound right along with The Roots, Common, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, as well as his wife slash was girlfriend at the time. What is her name? Angie Stone, Miss Angie Stone. They definitely changed the sound of neo soul and actually made it a little bit better. And to know that these two individuals, Angie Stone and D'Angelo, are gone, they will still be missed. His son definitely has to be checked on. I did not know that he had a daughter that was in music as well, and her is fire too. She's not in neo soul. She has her own sound, but it is beautiful as well. But I could not have an episode go by without saying that, because he played a major part in me starting to do music as well as how I listen to music. So rest in peace to D'Angelo. In other news as well, I do want to give condolences to Tayshawn Davis. Us losing him in that fashion, where cops could have de-escalated but decided to shoot 12 rounds into a young man. I understand that he had a gun, but there could be, huh?
So you didn't.
You seen in the video he dropped a gun though. I definitely.
So he did.
He definitely had a weapon. He did not shoot though. They said that he shot, but that cop emptied 12 bullets into his body on a runaway. And yes, he dropped the gun, but on top of that, Columbus Police Chief, I hate to pull the black card, but the way that this woman is not holding this officer accountable, she did say, let's not jump to conclusions, where when the body cam dropped, or when the body cam video dropped, it clearly shows that he was running. Yes, he had a gun, but he did not shoot. I understand that there are other ways to de-arm a person. He didn't shoot. He was scared for his life. There was multiple police officers coming at him. No, he shouldn't have had a gun on him for as young as he was and everything like that. But this is crazy. I'm kind of over getting or seeing bodies drop the way they are dropping. That's another form of trauma, us seeing these videos.
They only show when it's black kids too. They only show when it's black people, period. You see how that Charlie Kirk video got scrubbed up?
Scrubbed super quick.
But I ain't gonna, you feel me? That's a whole nother.
That's another story.
So we gotta start doing our part. We gotta start doing our part before they stop doing their part. And it sucks to say, I personally refuse to try to reach out and ask the other side to do their part to help us, because they're never gonna give a fuck about us as long as our skin is colored. So we got to do our part as in our community to stop hating each other.
Yes.
And like I said previously, go to therapy and figure out what you're really mad at, because we aren't the enemy. We're not the enemy to ourselves. And we keep taking each other out and not even realizing that the world around us wants to be us so bad. So if we start locking in with each other and really focusing on who we are as a community and shit, really take back our fucking brand, bro.
And power.
We can run this world. We just gotta stop hating each other. We gotta stop hating each other.
It's that, and then it's the stigma, but I feel like if everybody united, honestly, that's because that's what they're using. It's race baiting, and they're using that to fuel a race war on top of dividing people that already are going through the same struggle together. We are still buying food that is actually meant for us and is free to us, and we're still having to buy it. That's disrespectful. that is something that we can grow for ourselves, and it's free. Water is free, but we still decide to buy it. I'm gonna go off of that because I'll go all the way down a rabbit hole that doesn't need to. But I just know we do have to get it in order. We do have to get our our ducks in a row and understand that we can make change. We can, but we don't have to play the game.
Man, we can quit this fucking game for real.
I'm throwing the way out.
Hold you, bro. There've been so many scenarios and so many things I've thought of over the years, like how we could just get this shit together. Like, I always wonder, like, what would happen if every black person that plays professional sport just took all their bread and was like, fuck y'all, we're not playing no more? Like, what would happen?
They wouldn't make no money.
They were literally
They're not making any.
there
Listen,
wouldn't be nothing they could do, bro.
in the NBA, their viewership went down last year,
I'm just saying.
and they was trying everything.
It's like, and I ain't, who am I to tell somebody to do with their fucking money? But I know a way we could definitely help black people out in this country. I know a way we definitely can help each other out in this country. Take back our fucking brand, like I said, man.
Yeah.
I really truly believe that if every black athlete, professional athlete, just took all their bread that they've earned, that's outside of the contracts that they're in right now, because I know they have like guarantees and stuff like that. Any bread that they've earned outside of contracts that they're just sitting on, they just took all that bread and was like, all right, we done. We don't want to do this no more. Like, we could fix so many things. We could create so many things, so many lanes and avenues for black people. But who am I? I'm just a broke motherfucker from Columbus. That's all, man. That's all. But
Can we go back to the body cam?
Yeah, talk
Because
about it.
I didn't watch it.
yeah, I never watched it.
I read the article, and I was in a back and forth with my mom actually about this, because we've seen this happen countless amounts of times, and I was telling her, like, because I didn't know he had a gun. I just know that he was running, and he was told to stop running, and then that's when the officer started shooting. And I was like,
But to
well,
start the body, I'm sorry, to
No,
start
you're
the
good.
body cam off, put your hands up or I'm going to shoot.
that's how it started.
That's how it started.
Yeah, so already the officer was
That
aggressive.
it was probably already clicked up, but that's when the video that I watched started. Don't move or I'm going to shoot. And then he took off. Like, I understand the fear.
And then they said that he wasn't involved in the robbery at all, right? He was just there. Yeah, so I told her, I was like, I do think that there was definitely other ways or tactics that the matter could have been de-escalated. Like, why are officers always so quick to shoot people in the body versus like in their foot or their leg?
Arteries in general, you do got to think about the arteries, because we have severe artery in our legs or in our arms as well. But even in that, I do believe that these police officers are very scared in the environment that they're in, because they don't spend any time in the neighborhoods that they police. And in that, I feel like if you're not from that area, you don't know that area, and you are scared in that area. You fear what you don't know. And in that, if you're going, I feel like they should have people that have been in that area or live in that area, because they would better understand and not be so quick to shoot or so aggressive. Like there was one incident that I had where I had already had the situation de-escalated, and the police officer pulled up. What's going on? Why do we have to get caught? Like, bro, relax. You're about to create the whole environment to go right back up and stress just the way you came in. They're scared because either they're new or they haven't been trained properly, and they're not held accountable after the fact. That was my major thing on listening to the police chief speak about it. Don't jump to conclusions. But this man has taken a young man's life off of his fear of being shot. There are many other ways. Yes, there are many other ways to go through that. There are many different scenarios that could have happened where that young man didn't have to lose his life. His family is without a son, a brother, a nephew, because of your negligence and your fear because you didn't know how to respond correctly.
My thing is, how did he even get? He had nothing to do with it. So why? Like, there's a gap.
So, I think just based off of how Arena District has been policed over the last three to 4 years, after all of those shootings that happened down there, they're a little heightened, or not even a little. They're very heightened on getting people to move, because a lot of people are like, fuck you, because they don't understand the area. And in that, now there are a lot of younger teenagers that are walking up and down I Street now, and you can see that there's a lot of young people out there, and they're just out just to be out because they don't have anything else to do. But in that, there have been knuckleheads that have come out there and fucked the whole environment up, to the point that now it has to be policing. There were at one point in time there was curfews for the businesses as well as the people in that environment, and people wanting to fight back. They're doing little things to fight back. They're being negligent. They're not thinking before they do shit and reacting automatically. And with younger people now, I love the hunger and the will to define, but it has to be defined in the correct way. There has to be structure in your defiance, where as in you can move as a unit and understand what to do when certain things come up. Because with that, it was two people being scared on two different sides of that spectrum, the officer and then Mr. Davis. He was scared for his life right along with that officer, but instead of trying to find a way to de-escalate, the officer got even more aggressive. Because you see, they said when there was the officer, before he stepped out of the car, there was one dude that said he pointed a gun at me, talking about Davis, pointing a gun at him. And he was like, he's right over there. And then that's when our officer came around and did what he did.
My biggest issue about the whole thing, though, is, like, all of it's wrong. But my biggest issue about it all, though, is the officer emptied a whole clip. Like, you literally kept pulling the trigger until there was
after the body already had dropped, bro.
Until you couldn't even pull the trigger no more. Like, at some point,
You're not just trying to stop.
you're
him,
literally
trying to
trying
kill
to
him.
stop. You're literally were just trying to kill him. Like, I can say you shot one time, try it in the shoulder or something, or just to get him down. But you empty a whole clip.
I heard at least 3 bullets hit poles. Like, you heard pat, 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 and then I heard at least 3 poles getting hit, or a pole getting hit.
Yeah. So
Out of that,
So at some point, you didn't even have any restraint on yourself to even say, okay, let me stop firing to see what's going on.
it's overkill. It was overkill.
You kept shooting. And I think the biggest issue with the whole situation, and not trying to pull white versus black or anything like this, but if this was, what was that one shooting with the kid that was shooting the school? They shot him a couple times, but nobody emptied a whole clip.
Yeah, they did. They de-armed him.
They de-armed him.
And he was able to, and he
still-
survived.
and still
But
able to go home.
that was a white kid, though.
But that's my point, though. That's my point. You de-armed him, and he had a whole rifle. It wasn't like no handgun. He had a rifle. De-armed him. Kid still able to go home, locked up. You empty a whole clip on him, and all he had was a handgun. That's an issue. That's a big issue. That is a really
It's a
big
lot.
issue.
No, it is a lot.
That's a
Yeah,
really
a
big
lot.
issue. Because, like, in the end of the day, And like you said, fear played a part of it. And I understand you was afraid as a cop. You don't know what situation going on, so I can't tell you as a cop you were wrong. You got a dangerous job. But for you to literally sat here and kept pulling the trigger to the point where you couldn't pull no more, until the gun was empty, and he's already on the ground. At what point did you sit here and say, "Hey, let me assess the situation"?
I think unfortunately the system was never meant to be in our favor.
No,
It's never
Anyway,
it was.
and it's
It was.
never going to be.
It was
so-
made. It was made to actually keep order for the master.
It's always
Yeah.
gonna be open season on niggas. Always.